Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Vico. Yeah, you may wonder. So, what's going on? So, I just want to share my faith story or my faith journey story. So, the reason why I want to share my faith journey story, because I believe that each and every one of us, including yourself, we have a story, and this story is linked with other people. There is other people who been through that you're going through. The things that you've been through, there is other people already been there. And for you, when you go and know their story, it will help you. That's the reason why I want to share this story. And I want to encourage you. You have something, you have to share it. So that's the reason. So, and the story that I'll be sharing, as I mentioned, is a faith story, my faith journey is story, how I was born in a Christian family and raised and trained in Islamic environment, whereby I became Christian in body, but Muslim in thinking. And also how later on I encountered God. And through my journey, there is so many observations that have been observed and things that I discovered, things that I learned. And that's why I want to share with you. And also some questions people been asking me now and then. So I decide if I make videos, it will help. If someone asks, I don't have to repeat myself. I will just refer them to the video. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. And I believe it will be a blessing to someone, especially if you are a Christian. You can come and know also the Islam from closer, to understand, to see what the Islam exactly is. Not the you are just hearing or watching on the news. You come closer and know it in depth. So when you talk to a Muslim brother or sister, you understand how they think. It will help you. And also, if you are Muslim, you need also to understand. You will understand things about Christianity. When you come and share with them, it will help you communicate with them in a good way. So, and I believe there is some assumption for both Christianity and Muslim. So you will come to understand like things while I'm just explaining from my observation. It will give you clarity from so many questions that you've been asking. And if you have a question, please let me know and I will try my best. If it's one of the things that I've been asked and I answer, I will give you the answer. And if the observation, I will give you. And if I don't, I promise I will go and look for the resources and I will give it to you. The most important things here, I want us to come and dive in these things with open minded. So please come with the open mind. So don't just come and block yourself. What I'm in is just come with open mind and bear with me as I will be sharing my story. So before I start the story, let me just try to lay a foundation. So we are in society that telling us from now and then there is certain things you don't have to talk about them, you don't have to discuss them. One, religion. Second is politics. Say don't talk about them. But in fact, these two things, all our life hang on these two things. Politics will shape the way that we live, our future, the future of our children. It affected. Yet they say don't talk about it. Religion or belief. Belief is very, very important. It's affect you here while you are on this earth, and after eternity. All of us believe like there is something cry inside of us. We want to live like forever. There is eternity that God lay in us because we are we've been created in that way. Even if you don't have, you say you don't have belief, everyone has a belief. Things that you see is you lay your life on. So and the other thing also about faith or religion, let me use, I like the word faith. Uh, our eternity is rely on that. So all our eternity is rely on the belief that we are believing. And there is so many ways that people are saying. All the religions, actually, they are the ways that claim that this is the way. In Hindu, there is so many gods, hundreds or thousands of them, and each claim. And there is major religion, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam also claim. So it is very important for your behavior here. The thing that you believe, it shape your behavior and also your eternity. And the eternity is a very tough one. I think, in my opinion, talking and discussing about these two things is crucial. We need to talk about them. This is our eternity. This is our future. We need to talk about politics. I like to talk about politics. So, however, yeah, just a foundation so that we can get, because some people there are, it's just a religion, don't bother, don't wanna. But I want to tell you, everyone has a belief. Even atheists, they have a belief. They believe in a certain things. No one can claim that they don't believe. And this shape the way that you think. For example, let me just give you this example. If I believe that there is no source of this creation, it's just happened by itself, that it's just come out of nothing, what do you think about my life will look like? It's going to be meaningless. But if I tell someone there is a creator of all these things, and everything has a purpose and a reason, and there is eternity, the behavior of two, it will totally be different. So all of us has a belief. No one say will not believe in something. However, I will just share my story, as I mentioned, how I've been born in a Christian family and raised and trained in Islamic environment, and I become Christian in a body or by name, but Muslim in thinking, which is my think is actually who I am. Okay, the story starts like this. I was born in Juba in South Sudan. We moved to northern Sudan, and when I was Juba, as I mentioned, Christian family, not many things about Christianity. I just remember Christmas. This is all I can remember. We go to Christmas, dress well, and go visit relatives and eat sweets, lollies, and all cookies and all this kind of stuff. And remember the Christmas songs. And this is all I know about Christianity. When I've been exposed to Islamic doctrine in North, where the majority and the system is Islamic system, and which is one of the reason later on the country split about that. So when we moved to North Sudan in Khartoum in specific, which is the capital city of Sudan, and there we came to a new lifestyle, everything new, even the language people talk is not exact the language that we talk. There is difficulties in so many things, and we just, as most people who move to a different place, you have to struggle But the good thing when you are a kid is good, you pick things quickly. To cut the story short, I learned Islam from primary, secondary, and then all the way to uni. I study Sharia law, I study Usul al-Fiqh. In other way, I study Islam in depth. I want to just share this station in my life. In primary, when we start primary, there is a school we went to, and that school is like a hostel for a student, a place that we just go there for the whole year. We just come break time, we just come home and then go back again. There, the condition you have to be Muslim. I will come and give so many details about that, so many secrets, so many systematic things what the government has done, and I will mention it in the book. There is a book on the process of doing it. It will soon be out. So, however, the daily routine, I just want to give the daily routine so that you understand exactly how the Islam affect the way I think. There, we just forced to go, they wake up as early in the morning, 4 o'clock exactly, and then so that we can go and pray Salat al-Subh or the morning prayer. After that, coming, breakfast, and then go to school. After finish school, and then come back. At that time, people finish school earlier. 12, 1, you already school done. And then when you come, you have your lunch. When you have lunch, people just go and relax a little bit. Some people play. And then, of course, all the 5 prayers on time, you have to go to do them or observe them. And then at the evening we will come and have lunch, and then after that we'll have our dinner, and then after dinner we'll go and have a sport and play and so many activities. It's a huge place. There is a place for boys and there is a place for girls. So, and yeah, after that we can go and then stay a little bit, go also to do the last prayer, Salat al-Isha, and then come, stay a little bit if there is whatever, people talking, chatting, playing, whatever, and then people go to sleep the next day and keep continuing. I just want to share this so that you have how much we've been deep in that. The second thing also I want to share, we've been in a place called Khalwa. For those who are not familiar with Khalwa, Khalwa is a place, it's Islamic school, not teaching anything, just go to memorize Quran, that's it. We went there. Our mom just put us there in a school break. We just go there. She doesn't want us to do anything. Later on, I believe that it was a divine plan so that we go through this so that I can share what I'm sharing now. So we've been there. We just rehearsed Quran. Let me also give you, we wake up early in the morning, 4 o'clock. After that, we have Sheikh. The Sheikh is the person who teacher will come, and then sometimes one Sheikh will have 2 people. The Sheikh will teach you the surah for the day. Each day you have to memorize 1 surah. You will start early in the morning. You all the day you've been just doing, rehearsing the things, and there is so many things going, and then at the end of the day, evening, you will come and give accountability to rehearse what you already memorized. And the way that they want you to memorize, not only the normal memorization, just to rehearse like that. If you're familiar with Arabic, there is something called tenween. A tenween, that means words can be the same thing. If I pronounce it, that's why it's very crucial in Quran to say things as it is. That's why those who are Muslim and not from Arabic background is difficult for them even to pray, and their prayer is not acceptable. By the way, I will come and talk about that later on. So we need to rehearse things according to a tenwin. I remember Surah Al-Duha, وَالضُّحَى وَاللَّيْلُ إِذَا سَجَى مَا وَضَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا خَلَى. Like, if you just change khala and you say it khila, something like that, it's gonna change the total things. And that, like, something very, very crucial in Quran. That's mean you are corrupting the Quran, and it's not good. You can consider as kafir. That's why you come and rehearse, and the sheikh will have something like a stick. So when you just make a mistake, and then they just hit you, so you have to say it as it is. It's not just to memorize. We can say it, but you have to say it accordingly. I'm mentioning this so that you have what I'm going to share. I know what I'm talking about. So this is how the things that we've been, it's a lot. I'm just trying to summarize as much as I can. So the other thing that I want to share as well, yeah, we've been doing this and so many things, and all these things affect the way I think, as I mentioned earlier. But there is something that my mom used to tell us, and I thank God for her. Go and learn anything, learn Quran, learn whatever, but you are not Muslim. And this thing is just stuck in my mind. But then the way I think I'm Muslim is just, I have to declare it, but there is no way out. One of the way I will just share maybe three things. One, the way that, for example, when they brought food and then we want to eat, we taught us say Bismillah, and then we just saying it Bismillah, and it's not bad in the name of God if we translate it. Although some people say Allah doesn't need to be translated, it's another topic. And then the other people will say in Jesus' name, and we came to a point that we oppose what our families are doing. Why are you saying this? You're supposed to say just Bismillah and that's it. Why all this? Jesus is just a prophet. Secondly, sometimes when you go through something, for example, in case like nightmare, I used to have a lot of nightmare. When I had nightmare at night, you just wake up shaking and all these things. And they taught us things you have to do when something happened to you. One of them say Bismillah and A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, so that the devil will go, or whatever that will go, and then you have to rehearse some verses or some surah so that the devil will go. And this is the things that happened to me, and I just rehearsing this now and then. And then the third thing that shaped my mind about eternity, I was shaking about eternity. Because one of the things, when you die, I am afraid from death. When you die, according to Islam, when they bury you, your spirit will come back, and then the angels, two angels will come, Munkar and Nakir. They will interview with some questions, Ma Rabbuk, Ma Rasuluk, Ma Kitabuk, and so forth, and you have to answer all the things accordingly. We'll come and talk about that. And the worst things like that terrify me. They will say to the grave, squeeze him or her, and then it will squeeze you until your ribs will clash with each other. When I listen to that, it's just, oh my God, I was terrified. Whenever I pass by cemetery, I just remember and I can see the picture. I was afraid when I was going to pass from this cemetery quickly, and I was afraid, very afraid to die, so that I cannot go through this experience, so that my ribs will not be squeezed and clutched, and and the angel will torment you, hit you with a hammer, and you go down to the depth of the earth. And then there is a snake there, and a scorpion will hit you, and then until the day of judgment, if you fail to answer the three questions. But if you answer them according to Islam, you will go to a good place. But in Christianity, it's different. Your spirit, when you die, your spirit will just separate from your body. The body will go and bear it, and your spirit will go to a place. And the person that you're following, they're the one who will send someone to come and welcome you. If you follow God, you follow Jehovah, God will send his angels to come and take your spirit. And if you're following devil, he will send also people to come and welcome you and take you to where he is. This is what the Bible taught us. And the eternity, there is a reward. Quran promise us, or Islam promise, he say, the Quran say, there is a place called Jannah. Jannah, it has Huru'in, a lot of wives for men. If you are faithful, mu'minin, you will have a lot of wives, or those Huru'in. Some of them they will have 75 Huru'in. Some of them more than that. Wildanun mukhalladun, qusur. Even there is so many things. I will come in details in that. And then in Christian, say opposite. They say, Malakut Allah la yuzawajun wa la yatazawajun. They don't get married or be married, because there they will be like angels. This is what the Bible teaches us. This is say there is a marriage. Here say no marriage. Here say your spirit will come back. You have this torment. That say no, spirit divide. That's it. Your spirit is straight away will head to a place. The place, the person that you've been following. And this is what I've been discovering when I start to read the Bible. These things I start to discover, and I start to notice so many things. And they've been teaching us, or they taught us. They say there is 3 religions. This is at the school. 3 religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. All this religion come from God, but they say all the 2 has been corrupted. They change, they manipulate, but Quran is the right. And I was asking myself some question later on, and I say, look, Quran say, Inna nahnu nazzalna zikra wa inna lahu lahafizun. We are the one who give the zikr, which is, some scholars say the God words, or some say the Quran. We don't want to argue about that. However, let me assume it's Quran. And then he say we are giving the Quran, and we are responsible to protect it. So if God is able to protect Quran, why is not able to protect the Bible from not to be corrupted? This is the question came to me, and yeah. So if he couldn't protect it, that means his failure. You couldn't protect your words. And God says he always protect his word and keep his word. He put his words above himself. And then the other thing as well, I start to notice, when later I start to read the Bible, I start to see the differences. I start to ask myself, if God can keep Quran, why he didn't keep the Bible? Should have also able to keep. Otherwise, he's failed here, and then he's so God never failed. And then the second thing, the assumption that all of them come from God. And if all of them come from God, they should align. They should match. especially in essential things. But unfortunately, everyone is saying different things, as I already mentioned. Here it says, in eternity, there is marriage. You will marry 70 Horiya. I don't know what's going to happen if you are a woman. So, what's going to happen to you if there is any whore, but they didn't mention that. You just go and keep watching your husband, with other Horiyat. So, in here it says, no marriage. Here's this is some of the differences and the similarity that there is. If you just see it from your like generalization, you can say, oh, all of them I believe in one God. True, all of them believe that God is created the heaven and the earth. Yes, all of them believe that there is a reward at the judgment day. Yes, but when you zoom in a little bit, you will find it's totally one is talking about something, another one is talking about something else. Example I already gave you about the eternity in Jannah and in Malakut Allah or Malakut Samawat. So let me just go and give one thing about the creation. When God created Adam, according to Islam theory, he created Adam from clay, and then he called all the angels to come and bow to Adam. All of them bow except the devil. He was pride. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا عدا إبليس فكان من المستكبرين. This is the meaning what I've just mentioned. So, and this story is not in the Bible. Bible didn't say anything angels to come and bow to Adam. And Quran says that's the reason why devil has been kicked from heaven. And if we come to the Bible, devil has been kicked from heaven before Adam has been created or exist even. He want to be like God. Arfa kursiyya fawqa kursiyya al-ali. This is what he want to do. That's why he's been kicked from heaven. He used to be an angel, and he used to be the very beautiful. This is according to the Bible story. But here, the reason he's been kicked because he don't want to bow to Adam. The reason he is kicked, he want to be like God. And another thing also about creation, that when Adam and Eve sinned against God, they came and repent, and then God forgave them. But according to Bible theory, Bible say if يوم تأكلا منه موتا تموتا, if you eat from the fruit, you will surely die. And the other thing as well, they think the Jannah, it was in the heaven, according to Islam. And then when Adam and Eve, they sin, they've been fall from heaven to the earth. But in the Bible, no, the earth, the Jannah was on the earth. Actually, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was empty, and God started to create, let there be light, and God make things all on earth. And then he put Adam on earth in Jannah. Jannah, therefore, in Christianity was on earth, but in Quran, it was in heaven. So I think by this, you can know exactly it's totally different. So the point that I want to highlight that there is a crucial differences, and we don't need to take things slightly. Like, oh no, we just have to focus on common things and then live. No, this is your eternity. You need to check exactly, are you what you are following, is it the right or no? You have to study, you have to check, why are you even doing this? Why? You have to ask. So the coming in the future, I'll be sharing some contents videos. I will just take one thing, the things that have been observed, and I will take in details. For example, the first in the creation, what happened. I will try to bring as much as I can details about that, and about do you guys worship three gods, and even we need. I will put this in question. Even about Islam. Do Islam really worship one God? Let me just give an example. How about the rock that in Mecca that people go and kiss and people go and worship? What is that? I will come and bring all these things up. So this thing is good for you if you're a Muslim to come and know about Christianity, and if you're a Christian, it's good for you to know about Islam. And if you just want to know stories, it will help you. So yeah, I'm really about to finish. I just want to share this last. So before we do any go further, yeah, just consider to subscribe for the video. If you think what I'm doing is right thing, if you don't think, just don't bother. Just leave it, and yeah, and try to like it and share it. Of course, if you believe what I'm doing is right thing. I know this kind of videos, it doesn't make people excited, doesn't make people happy, because it's talking about sensitive things, and I do understand that, but it is important. We need to really to think about these kind of things, and I just want to close with this story, and yeah, I will conclude with that. The story is about couple. They have a dream, a place to go and visit, like the dream destination, and they've been saving for that for a while and preparing and do everything just to visit, to spend time in that place. And they save the money, they do everything, and then they start to do some research to find agents, and there is plenty of them, of course. And then they decide to go with one of the agent, and they book the place and the activities there and where to visit. Even there some places to go and visit, and they pay for everything. So the only thing that they have to do is just to go and cut the ticket and go heading to their destination. So they went, cut the ticket, and they head to their dream destination. When they reach there, they're very excited, and then they came, a smile on their face. They can't believe seeing all around. And then when they came to the reception and say, "Yeah, we booked here, so we are here at last," they say, "Okay, can you provide your details?" They provide their names, and then they checking on the list. They didn't see the name, and then they confirm the name. They confirm the name, maybe a spelling or something like that. They went and check again, nothing there. They try their best to find surname, whatever. They didn't find their names. And then at the end, they ask, "So, what agent did you guys help you to do the booking?" And then they provide the agent, and then they check the agents, and they notice that it's not the right agent, it's something that is fake, and they just apologize for them. So sorry guys, we couldn't let you in, so we don't deal with those people. And yeah, and they were in shock and disappointed, very disappointed. And yeah, that's how serious is to pick things. And the agents represent the religion or the belief that we're following. Sometimes we just do and we think it's right. King Solomon said there is some ways seems right to man, but at the end lead to death. You need this example. If it can just come out with one thing, it's to check the agents that you're following. Is it going to lead you in the right direction? So you need to think about that. This is only the earthly things. How serious is that? How disappointed is that? How much is the heavenly things when you will be disappointed at the judgment day? Here, there is a chance the couple may go back to their home, work harder again, and save again, and then come back this time with the right agent. They have another chance. But in eternity, there is no other chance. The chance is now, and you have to take that chance. Forget about you born in certain religion or whatever. You just want to follow whoever religion. Just check it's you yourself. At that time, they will not ask you, "Are you born in a Christian family or Muslim family?" They will ask you, "What have you done?" You have the brain. So I came to the end of this video. Is just the introduction, and consider to subscribe as well and to ring the bell, so if there is any new videos you will be notified, and like the video so that YouTube may know that people like this and they may spread more. So, and yeah, every week I will just pick one thing and then give more details about that. Some of the things that I observed, some of the questions that have been repetitive questions that I've been asking from now and then, and like how do you guys pray as a Christian? And I will bring the prayer, how Christian pray, how Muslim pray, why they pray and why they pray. So I will bring these things, and is Jesus is God, Son of God, and I will try to explain that. And so many things I will dig, and so that I will just cut things that you have to struggle. I will summarize it for you. I hope it will help you. Thank you guys very much, and yeah, God bless you. I hope this video is beneficial to you. Until we meet next time, shalom. God bless.